quite solid. Oh, I think a bit wet in my mouth. What is up, you Datsun heads? Let's get working on the 280SX behind me here. So today we're going to be doing a whole load of cleaning, like deep clean. Exterior, which might be a bit of a thankless task because the paintwork looks all horrible. Interior, which I think we can make a massive difference because, well, it's absolutely minging in there. And hopefully we can get around to the engine bay as well. So I've got my overview GoPro set up. I've got my pressure washer GoPro set up. So it's time to start having a crack at this. And there is some bits I really want to concentrate on. Like all this mouldy stuff around here. And if you look at this back panel, all these sort of blobs here, and all that should come off quite well, along with the glass as well, and get that looking good. Well, I thought that would be a pointless task, but look at this. What a difference. Clean side, grubby side. And that's all the way up. Obviously some of this is just sort of over stuff to come off it, but that's just pressure washing. I haven't done any sponging or anything on that. Right, time to do this side. Then we can give it a good sponge off and get the dirt really off. So here it is, looking wet and almost shiny. Nah, that's a bit of a stretch. Two things surprised me. One is how well it's come up and how much dirt was actually on it. The other is how little water has actually made it to the inside. I was quite surprised. I've seen much newer cars let a lot more water in when cleaning them. The next thing I wanted to do was clean out this rain tray here. Obviously I don't want to just blast it because it's full of stuff and that will just go absolutely everywhere. So what I'm going to do is take the bottom cover off and blast it off the car. Nice. So that leads us on quite nicely to under the engine bay, where it's all pretty grubby here. And what I'm going to use is just some ferry liquid and hot water in a spray, because that is a degreaser. It's meant for degreasing your dishes. And we're going to be very careful of anything engine wise. We're literally just going to do the edges, around the back, around there, and the front, and obviously under this bonnet. So I'm going to make a start on that. Okay, that's come up a lot cleaner, but not quite as clean as I was hoping it would. But I think we'll give it another go once we've got all the injection system and a load more space in here as well. So that's for another day. So now it's time to move on to the interior. Right, lots to do on this. I think the first thing to do is take the seats out, take the center console out, take all the crap that's in the back out, and then start ripping the carpet out as well, because it's, well, it looks dead and unsavable. So I think we're looking at new carpet. Okay, so a bit of water made it in, along with a golf tee, a load of rat poo, regular strength pain relief. We got, just hoping nothing jumps out and bites me. Socket, spark plug socket by the looks of it. Some sort of brace, more rat poo, some oil, ooh, Valvoline, and yeah, well, I don't know what to do here first. Hoover, maybe. Right, seats and carpet. Oh, nice. Well, 3 out of the 4 bolts came out all right. The last one, not so much. Yummy. Now it's time to tackle possibly the worst bit, which is this glove box. I'm really hoping I don't find anything dead or alive in there, actually. Oh, I think I should have a mask on. All right. Oh, it's quite solid. Oh, it's stuck to it. Oh, I think a bit went in my mouth. Keep your mouth shut. And tire pressures. But actually, it's come out all right. Can't really see how they would. Oh, there's a big hole at the top. That's how they were getting in. Nice.
Where's it going?
It's going in the bin.
Oh, you say it right.
So found loads of little nuts. Maybe it was squirrels that lived in here. I don't know.
I think that they're nicer.
Yeah, squirrels are much more friendly. We've got a couple of coins that look like 1 cent. Is it a cent? It's a cent, I think. A badge. A load of dodgy wiring. You can see where this has been chewed up. Look. It's definitely been chewed by something. And this end. Nice. Right. I'm going to start taking that center console out, and then we can hopefully get all of the carpet out. Well, this bit of the carpet does look great. I mean, the whole thing would look like that, I don't know, 40 years ago. But we got a whole lot of nastiness in and under here. So I'm going to figure out how to unpin all this carpet, and then we can get the Hoover out. Oh, look at that! I can see my drive from here. Eek.
happy face. Oh. Don't do that.
So I've ripped the dash cover off, and we've got the Grand Canyon going on here with all these cracks in the dash, so nowhere near as nice as I was hoping it would be, but I'm sure we can do something with this. First thing though, it's clean. Whoa, look at all this. So this is after a real good hoover, and we've got all of the rat poo out. And next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a bucket and sponge and fill it full of soapy water. You can see where I've sort of rubbed down here. So we're going to take it from this to this. Well, that took way more hours than it should, but it is looking pretty good down here. Obviously, still got the rust and stuff to treat and repaint at some point, but there's plenty more of that to do at the front here. So now we're going to move on to the front trims, so door cards and dash. So I just wanted to show you the half and half on that boot area, and let you know that I used buckets of soapy water, scrubbing brush, and just a whole load of time on it. But you can see, I mean, it made a world of difference. You couldn't even tell that it was painted surfaces under there in some places. So this is the grubby, horrible door card, missing a couple of bits on this side, but I've got that on the other side. I ended up taking the actual armrest off because I could get in down behind, because there seems to be this sort of gap for no reason here. And with a bit of water and an interior detailer, it's looking a whole lot better. Apart from this walnut trim, I have no idea why that is there. There's nothing else in the car that is finished in a walnut trim, just literally the stripes on the door cards. Why? Just gave this rear window a little clean up just to see the difference, and well, yeah, it's quite a difference. So I've saved the best till last, and that is the dashboard area. As you can see, it's full of cracks up here, and it didn't look like that earlier because it had a dash cover on it. So when I bought it, I thought, oh yeah, it's got a nice dash. Turns out it's a plastic cover that goes over the top. Now I'm probably going to put that back on just because it looked a lot nicer than this, but we're still going to clean up all the dials and the whole top area here, all underneath the dash. I just moved the heater controls a second ago, and a load of rat poo fell out onto the floor, which was nice. That's worrying, but you know, I'm probably going to catch some bad illness. It's the first time I put all the vents on. Also, you can see the steering wheel is all melted. I've actually got another one. I bought a Datsun steering wheel a good couple of years before I bought the car, so we'll whack that on. That's a personal steering wheel, so it'll look a little bit sportier as well. I quite like this big old dish wheel, but you know, we'll change it up for the second, just so we don't have to grab hold of this horribleness every time we want to get in the car. I'm just so impressed with the way the back trims and the roof trims have come up though. It looks fantastic back here. I won't need to replace any of that. Just a new flooring, I think, and some new carpets in here, and put everything back in, and it'll start looking really good. So it's not particularly period correct, but it'll do for the minute. Next up, we're going to attack this dash trim. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go at it first with a cloth and just some degreaser, and then we'll go with some antibacterial wipes, and lastly we'll get it to shine with some bumper care, which really brings out the blackness in it. So we'll go from this to this. Okay, so to some it's maybe not a complete transformation, but it looks a whole lot better than it did before. And the seats come out really well, but the main thing is actually, the main thing, if I'm honest, is that it smells a whole lot better. It absolutely stank before. The amount of mice or rat poo that we took out is mega. So I'm happy with how we got it. I actually messed up a little bit. I ordered a full carpet set for it, and I thought it said 3 to 4 days for it to arrive. It's actually 3 to 4 weeks. So that might be a little while before that comes in. Plus we've got some other trims to buy as well, like the gear gaiter and things like that. Obviously the rust on the floor needs to be sorted before the carpet goes in, so plenty to do. Next up I think we'll be working on the engine bay and starting the things to get that running. So probably taking the injection system out, getting ready for the carbs, which should arrive any day. Any questions, put them down in the comments. If you want any suggestions, put them there as well. I'm all ears when it comes to suggestions on this car, because it's new to me, the Datsun world. So yeah, but I'm excited, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please hit that subscribe button just to the side here so you can keep up to date with all the latest stuff on the channel. Also, here's some more videos for you to watch. Click either of these two. It really helps out the channel, really helps out me. I appreciate it. See you soon, guys.